Kenny Martin, our city manager, Marty Potts, our ECD coordinator, Justin Beasley, your city PIO, here with you. We are live, local, and loving on Seafood Palace.
What I'm talking about.
This is a pretty nice Friday assignment, guys.
Friday assignment, man. What a rough Friday. What a rough Friday. Let me just tell you.
How are y'all doing? Y'all busy week?
Yeah, we got rain yesterday, so we're getting ready for the 4th of July. We were really worried about that, so getting the rain was a biggie, and we want our citizens to let their hair down and have just a good weekend, a good 4th to celebrate our independence and our wonderful country. And we're up here at the Seafood Palace. I mean, don't get any better than that.
It does not, absolutely. And Seafood Palace is fairly new within the last 2 months. Had a ribbon cutting, I believe it was last month. So many different businesses coming to Mount Juliet. Kenny, can you just tell us from a city manager standpoint, we know your time is very valuable, what it means for you to see a business like this come to Mount Juliet and how much pride you take in seeing businesses like this have success and stay here, just not only on a personal standpoint, but from a city standpoint as well.
Well, I love it because in the rows that we're in, we get to see people. This spot, for example, was previously a restaurant, and she didn't have to open this business. It was sitting here empty. So when I see an individual, a citizen of ours that spends, sometimes tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars to open up a business on my behalf or our behalf, I want to patronize that business. That's why I'm such a supporter of supporting our local business community, especially our mom and pop community. Because when you see the sweat equity and the resources that goes into this, and in this particular case, with Sandy, you're talking about somebody that was the owner of the China Moon, a long-standing restaurant in our community.
Right.
So when you see somebody do that and you sense their passion, you feel like you need to be sort of an outlet for them to help them be successful, because unless you know that they're here, you don't know to patronize them, right? So I've known her for a long time. We know that the business she had there beside the Kroger at China Moon. So I knew the quality of the food and what it would be, and you just want them to be successful. And unfortunately, even with all this modern day technology and marketing, not everybody knows that you'll have a cool restaurant. And I was sitting there looking over the menu, and just to give some folks a general idea, we were talking about
it's lunchtime.
Yeah, it's lunchtime. Market oysters, grilled oysters, fried calamari, fish tacos, crispy crab cakes, fried soft shell crab, fried shrimp, catfish, chicken tenders. There's something here for everybody. A lot of times you think of seafood, you may not be a big seafood person. If you're wanting to come to somebody and you may not be a seafood person, there's something on this menu for you. That's what I love about it. A lot of times a business sort of pigeonhole themselves. So my hope is that people will come give this restaurant an opportunity, because I have a feeling that if you come once, you'll come again, and to continue to support our local businesses. It does my heart good because I understand the sacrifices made by others.
Right.
And when you think of Independence Day and the 4th of July, all those that have sacrificed our country so we can have an opportunity like this, I just want her to be successful, just like I do all of our businesses.
Amen. And you've taught a lot to me and Marty about the economic engine that a city can be. But I still cannot wrap my head around so many businesses taking risk in the economy that is the world today.
That's
and
right.
Still saying, hey, I want to come to Mount Juliet and I want to come now. Why is that? Is it the infrastructure? Is it the safety, the schools, the city-run government, our commissioners that do so much for them? What is it?
I think it's all of it. I think when you think about it, our city, we have a $94 million budget this year. And when you think about that, $2 million of that is for property taxes. So everything else that drives the city, that provides the resources for the fire department, our EMS division, our police department, public works, parks, ECD, City Beautiful, you name it, the whole kit and caboodle is provided by sales tax revenue and growth that's within our city. And most importantly, the sales tax revenue. So that's why we always preach so much about shopping locally. Not only does it help you in your city with all the resources that it has, which belongs to the citizens.
Right.
So the more revenue we have coming in, the greater we can enhance our services. So to have a business owner that takes their own money, sometimes life savings, and invest in a business hoping that we will come patronize their business. You think about it. You've got staff, you've got food, you've got rent, you've got utilities. All that's got to be paid for. And you're hoping somebody comes through that front door and supports your business. And the sleepless nights that maybe a business owner might have with doing that, that's huge to me. That means something to me because, to be honest with you, I don't have that fortitude to do something like that.
Yeah.
It takes guts to take and spend money hoping somebody comes and patronizes your business, and they can't survive without us as citizens supporting them. So it's tenfold how those resources benefit a community.
Right.
So each month when we get the sales tax that comes in, the sales tax belongs to the citizens. And it's for us to be good stewards to use that money to apply back to the community. That's why we have one of the finest police departments, one of the finest fire departments. The commission has said, we want public safety number one. We want to make sure that if a resident's having some type of medical issue, they get immediate attention. We want our city to be beautiful. We want to keep it clean. When people come home, it's their sanctuary. They want to feel safe here and be proud of their city. Well, it's businesses like this that help us do that. All the businesses you see. So when you patronize a business outside the city, that's great. It helps that community. It just doesn't help necessarily your own community.
Right. My mother visited a couple of months ago for the second time, and she really talked about how beautiful this slice of heaven was here in Mount Juliet. And a lot of that has to do with Marty Potts and his guys, who I hope are taking some frequent breaks out in this super hot weather. And they got a little bit of a treat coming up a little bit later. Marty or Kenny, any of y'all want to speak to just why there's such an emphasis on keeping the city looking beautiful? Because not all of the counties are fortunate to have such a team like y'all do that Kenny instilled 4 or 5 years ago. Now it's been a while. It's a staple here in Mount Juliet now.
It is.
It's just without Kenny's vision and without the commission division, City Beautiful wouldn't be here today.
Right.
We have businesses and residents tell us all the time that one of the only reasons why they came to Mount Juliet was because when they get off the interstates and get onto the main roads, that our city is clean. We have a very clean city. Our fire department is number one. Our police department is number one. It's an interactive place to be. And I'm just going to tell everybody right now, if you want a fun place to eat, great food, Seafood Palace is the place to be.
Palace is the place to be. Let's go ahead and bring Annie in.
Let's get the special lady out.
Yeah, we saved the best for last.
Now she's a little bashful.
Hello.
We're going to put this microphone.
I'm gonna put it on YouTube because they'll hear us inside.
Oh,
All right, my friend. There you go. This is a sweet lady we were just talking about. She is awesome, and she is an extremely hard worker. She's put so much time and effort into this business. And she said, well, I'm a little bashful. I don't know if I want to be on television or not. And she's just a genuine human being. And we appreciate you. We appreciate you taking time to meet with us today. We want to promote your business. We were talking a little bit earlier about how well her business was doing. And she said, there's peak times and then there's slow times. But we want to try to figure out a way that more people can experience this. Because we think if we can do that, we can fill up her restaurant for her. But Justin, I'll turn it over to you.
Well, what do you enjoy most about owning a business and having a seafood business here that I feel like you brought Destin, Florida to Mount Juliet in a way? You got everything on that menu.
yes. Hi, everybody. My name is Annie. I'm the owner on Seafood Palace. I used to be on the China Moon, like you say, by the Kroger for 14 years. And then, yes, I love to do the seafood because we don't have a no seafood restaurant in Mount Juliet. And I own one in Franklin. So I think the Mount Juliet is a good market for me to try out on the seafood. And we sell a lot of oyster here too. And just like Justin said, we got a lot of different dishes for everyone, for whole family, I mean. Yes.
Good deal.
So
hopefully you save some for Kenny, Marty, and I.
to try.
Yeah.
Kenny, he's so nice. He almost explained all the menu for me. That's great for me. Yeah.
Hey, Miss Annie made the mistake. She said, hey, let me make a couple of appetizers on here. Make something for you guys just so you can nibble on something. And
Big
she said,
mistake.
what would you like? And me, Marty, and Justin said, we'd like a little something from everything on the menu.
Yeah.
And so now we're actually going to look at today what she's making is what's called the deluxe platter. It has battered codfish, catfish, shrimp, and soft shell crab. But there is literally everything on here. I mean, surf and turf from New York, grilled chicken steak, burgers and fries for the kiddos. I mean, a broiled Atlantic salmon. I mean, I get to looking at it. It's everything. I mean, literally, there's no way that you come here. Iceberg lettuce salads, chicken nuggets for the kids, mac and cheese. I mean, it's like a staple. Justin, you know that.
Yes,
ladies,
sir.
One thing.
Yep.
Big pile of macaroni and cheese, man.
Yep.
You're ready to rock and roll.
That same recipe's worked for thousands of years.
You just can't go wrong. I mean, literally, folks, go to their website, look at the menu, and see for yourself. It's absolutely amazing. And the restaurant itself, the job that you've done in here, Miss Annie, the ambiance, she's got the Motown classics playing in the
Yeah.
back. We're enjoying that. I mean, we've been dancing. It's just
Kenny
awesome.
dancing.
Yeah, it's just an awesome restaurant. It's
Yeah.
perfectly situated. It's on the north side of I-40, you know, so it's the traffic and the density on this side is not that bad. There's lots of other things you can do, and we just really appreciate you, Miss Annie.
Thank you so much.
Annie, we got your address at the bottom right, 512 Pleasant Grove Road, Mount Juliet.
Yes.
Open today at it's 11 a.m. right now.
11 to
So
9, yes.
so come on in and patronize the business. What are your hours throughout the week? Monday through Friday. Same.
Yeah, Monday to Thursday, 11 to 9 o'clock, and Friday, Saturday, 11 to 9:30.
Okay.
Weekends busy, yeah.
And what's everybody's favorite?
Oh, the ball, the seafood
Okay.
ball, like the fisherman. Like he said, he like a snow crab. We
Yeah.
sell a lot of shrimp, snow crabs. Yes.
That's fantastic. And are you seeing a lot of regulars and probably new people that are first time hearing about it and such?
Yes. So far, we got a lot of regular customers, and then we just made out the new advertisement called Creeper Magazine. Now
Okay.
more people bring all the coupons here.
Okay.
So that means a lot of people receive it. So
Good
that
deal.
is good, yeah. So which is more people know us, we are here. So
That's
I want
awesome.
everybody come try it.
We've got 20 people on our Facebook Live,
Oh.
22 now. So hoping they see it and share it and really just help out Annie and her business and let people know about the great
Yes.
seafood that we
Yeah.
now have in Mount Juliet thanks to the Seafood Palace. Annie, you want to brag on our city manager, Annie, and how great he's been
I
to
don't need no
just help
bragging.
facilitate everything in.
No,
he doesn't get- He doesn't get enough praise for the great job he does, and Marty will agree on that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you're both all great.
Oh, thank
You're all
you.
perfect.
That's it, Miss Annie.
I love Mount Juliet, so I live in Mount Juliet since 2000. I'm so glad, to come back here and open a restaurant here. So I can see a lot of, old face and new face,
Yeah,
and I see our community growing.
awesome. And who do we have back here cooking for us?
Okay, the kitchen is my brother, Andy. He take care of everything,
That's
and then we
Andy?
got Andy, my
Yeah,
brother.
we gotta get
Okay.
Andy to
Is
come
this
over.
our sample?
He don't like. Oh yeah,
Can we try it?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
on there, just to
yeah,
show
yeah.
people
Just a two people. Yeah,
what we got going on?
yeah.
You want
we
to dig
put
in
it
there
the
for
bag,
us?
Yes.
I'd wind up spewing it
Yeah.
everywhere.
You gotta hold that thing up, and let people see that from home.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
And the good thing about this is too, is a lot of people, once they start watching this video later, they can't tune in live. We encourage you, this thing will be
Yeah.
hopefully visited by a lot of folks.
Yeah, we do is a seafood bowl.
Well, that's a seafood bowl.
It's a seafood bowl.
Oh, okay.
Seafood bowl. We put it in that, and then to keep the heat in and let
Okay.
the flavor inside. So when we take a table and then we try, people can see it. Just to keep it inside.
Yeah.
Or we can dump it outside.
That's smart right there. That's
Not
like,
so beautiful.
growing up getting Wendy's, my dad would always say, "Hold the bag
Hold
over,
the bag over,
in
yeah.
there." You know?
That's
Yeah.
about
That's
the
right.
size of a lunch that Justin brings to work every day.
Yes.
He packs a lunch about that big every day.
Healthy boy.
Yes, yes.
And what all is this included in there again?
They come all the seafood bowl. They all come the corn, potato, and sausages. So and then the sauce, of course.
Tell them how big those
Marty, you wanna try
shrimps
one?
are.
Sure, go ahead.
Let's do
Hey, look how big those shrimps are.
Yes, we can. We
Can
can
we-
leave it. Oh, you wanna put it out?
Yeah, just to
put it
show them.
out so people
We want
can-
those. We want their appetites to be brewing, and go ahead and take that lunch break.
And then put it out. You can smell.
Oh wow!
Look at that. Oh, God. Y'all got to see this.
Look at
Miss
that.
Annie, look at that.
Look at that.
Oh, what's up, Justin?
What are you going after first? I'm gonna go after the shrimp.
And folks, you can't smell. Technology hasn't gotten to the point yet where you can smell, but I can tell you, well, the spices and the aroma and the steam, well, that is something else. Like Marty's trying a piece of the sausage that's in there. There's
That is very
corn,
good.
crab legs,
We have broth here.
potatoes.
If you just say you want to put the bits on,
Oh yeah, we got to put that on now. Look at that. Hey folks, this is bringing back some vintage time.
okay, then you want to put all
Yeah.
two?
How many of y'all remember this? Justin, you remember these?
I do.
Man, you remember back in the old days you had this on?
I need to take home some for my
When
son.
you
Yeah,
put, when you
sure.
put this on, that means it's action time.
Yes, sir.
This
Well,
is,
here's some broth.
it's almost like a superhero cake. And when you get this on, that means you get into
There
some,
we go.
you're looking at some serious eating right here.
How do
folks.
Just a broken on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look here, I'm doing.
Tell
my
I'm a
best.
rook.
I'm tucking it in, man. Oh, look at this, folks. If there's anything these two guys right here good at, it is eating. Miss Andy, look at that. I have never, I don't think I've ever seen two men as happy as what these guys are
It's
right
our new
now.
uniform right here.
Yeah, come on back
Hey,
in, Miss Andy.
You talk about some marketing. Just let us three just wear this
Oh,
around
wear
the
this
city.
around all
That's
day.
good.
That's right.
You three eat.
That's
Yeah, we just gotta put
That's
seafood,
all
we
great.
gotta put seafood palace on it. I'm good. I'm
I
sitting
go
down here.
ahead. I
Miss
just
Andy.
had
Come on.
some sauce. It's
Did
good.
you?
It's- Yes,
Y'all
it
know
is
me, when I
really
get
good.
to eat, it
That's
gets
just a
ugly.
snow crab.
It's
You.
good.
Yes.
So hold that up, Marty, look at that. I don't know. That's kind of stuff, look at that.
That's well seasoned right there.
Yeah, and look at those shrimp, man. Good, my goodness. Look
Is
at Justin.
that fresh corn?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think,
Wow.
Justin? Since if there's one thing that Justin Beasley is, he is a food connoisseur, without a doubt. I mean, folks, you just have to be around him to understand. This
That was very
man,
good. Andy.
Don't let me
That was
deceive you.
very
I
good.
thought I was a big
That
eater.
sauce
He
is great.
eats me under
Yeah.
the
We
table.
got different sauce, so
That is
just,
great.
and a different spicy level.
And we got some people.
Potatoes,
pulling up.
too?
Oh,
These people
those
in, so
potatoes
they
are
hit
good.
that aroma when they first walk in the door.
Mmm.
That's a potato.
Yeah.
Red potatoes. What do you think, Justin?
That is good.
I don't even know which one's my favorite. They're all my favorite. And I'm not even trying to be politically correct. That's all really, really good. Wow.
Uh-oh. Marty, grab that up. You just look at this, folks.
Oh,
Look at
goodness.
this.
That's a chicken tender.
Look,
Chicken tenders.
folks, right here is the chicken tenders, and the fries are sweet
Yes, sweet
potato
potato
fries.
fries.
Folks, look at that. Chicken
little
tenders. And that's the basically chicken tender platter. There's like 8 chicken tenders on there and a huge amount of fries and some honey mustard. Of course, you can get all kinds of other sides of this as well. You can get ketchup, you can get mustard, whatever it is, barbecue sauce, whatever it is you
Honey
like dipping.
mustard. Yeah.
And then Marty, hold up this other, not Marty, Miss Andy. I want people to see this.
Yes, this is a seafood dinner.
Now, folks, this is a seafood deluxe. So what we got? What do you have on? You got coleslaw, waffle fries.
Social crab, catfish, fried shrimp.
Woo!
Yes.
Man,
So
look at
most
that.
people like to try this one. They can try once I try different things.
Yep, you got gumbo, you got
That is very good.
red beans. I think
Whoa.
red beans and rice.
It don't matter.
It's getting
Yeah, don't
folks.
worry.
It's getting rowdy in here.
It is very good.
Yeah. Again, folks, I encourage you, please come out, visit Miss Andy here at the Seafood Palace. Tell her we sent you. I don't think that anybody, you will not be disappointed.
No, you will not.
From what I'm seeing here, you guys are going to be blown away. Thank you, Miss Andy.
And tell our Facebook.
Hi.
Come see Andy, everybody. You will not be disappointed.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.